And we're back. Hopefully the latency stream is fixed in this one. And let's hope that we can actually get something out of it. Alright, so back to where we were. Let's see. Yes. So, for this, give me a second here. Alright. First, what we gotta do is connect the Chromecast to the TV. Like so. Now, for all your Twitch viewers out there, you kind of know what my TV looks like. Pretty modest, pretty low budget, all that stuff. So yeah, for the time being, I have to free up my cable box connection so that I can show you guys how to connect it. And maybe it'll be a good lesson for me to show to actually buy myself a new HDMI splitter. Because I do have one, but it only fits 3. Alright. So we just connect the Chromecast, which has red. Not bad. Onto the TV. Next, what you gotta do, aside from switching TV input, this is pretty obvious. So where do I leave that remote? Great. Guess I'll use a cable TV remote. And yeah, it's not much, but this is my setup. I mean, you see my Switch, PS4 with VR headset, my Wii and my Wii U downstairs. Yep, it's not much. So, okay, game console, that's where my splitter is. I want to go to cable box. Maybe confusing for you guys, but that's what I usually named it. So, as soon as we got that, we gotta download the Google App Store home app from Play and the Apple App Store. Depends on which phone you have. So, and there goes my knife. So yeah, this is one of the first things I hate about this new console. You have to. It's kind of taking the path of Nintendo at this point. Why do I say that? Well, if you don't recall, Nintendo also supported online, but if you wanted some chat, you have to download their official NSO app, or Nintendo Switch Online app, which makes it more of a hassle. Thankfully, Overwatch didn't have to go through that. You could just plug your headphones in. And then we also have to download Stadia. So 2 app downloads in one. Woohoo! Meaning that we'll have to take care of so much space. Alright. So, for those who don't know, in some email accounts, in some people, Google kind of sent an invite early to those people who created Stadia to purchase Stadia in the first place, inviting them to invent their username. I did not do that. Let's hope that my username can is not taken. Now, for those of you who don't know, you gotta have to make a home nickname for your house. I don't effing know why. Then you enter your address, which is another way of stalking. So all I can do is just nickname my house Casa Retro and put a fake address so they don't track me. Because Google is really hectic with this stuff. Alright. No devices found. Alright. This is great. Well, unfortunately for me, even more time to kill for you guys. Yippee. It shouldn't be a hassle, which, judging it probably is, because my computer just turned off right there. Oh. You have to wait about 45 seconds and stuff. Oh. That's what you do. Now, let's compare boxes, shall we, while we wait for this? I'm comparing the Stadia box to the Switch Lite box, which, if you guys recall, last week I unboxed. You can see the Switch is obviously small. This is a kit with nothing but the console and an AC adapter, while the Stadia came with a controller and a Chromecast. Look at the back, bottom. Now, right now, based on reviews, I pretty much doubt that Stadia can take over Nintendo at this point. Because it's starting to get good old third-party support for once. Alright, let's hope this works for once. Looking for devices. Alright. So you gotta set up a Chromecast. And keep in mind, if you have a limited data plan, be sure to not go over your limits because your phone will disconnect from the Wi-Fi. And with that's connected. Alright. Let's see if we can get this code connected. Let's see if we can see this code on our TV. Now there is a code that you gotta see on your TV that lets you know that you're on the right. Oh, there it is. That lets you know you're on the right track. Huh? Come on, maybe I'll bring out my Android charger. This is too hectic. Not the type of unboxing I wanted you guys to experience, but trial and error happens to all of us. Some us more than others. So, I guess we'll just okay. So this works. Okay. And let's boot up the old Switch and see if this will. There we are. Why does Google not explain to charge this thing? Yeah. You set it up. Looks like we gotta restart this again. So yeah, once you have it on, it'll advise you to get the app and download it on the Google App Store. So now I have to go through this whole excruciating process again. Alright, now there has to be a code on the left side of your screen. Now for security reasons, I'm just going to put myself in front of the camera. So get a nice view of down there. Once you have this, once you have the code in, it'll ask you where the device is. It'll ask you to connect to the Wi-Fi. Now, to get the best possible connection, I recommend you guys have the 5G on your Wi-Fi routers, because that would be one of the best options available. And considering that most game consoles support 5G, including the Switch, which kind of surprised me. Great, now we have to check internet connections. So now it has made it even longer. Okay, let's see. Maybe it must have been a wrong password I put in to save network. Pay no attention to that, that was just the rapid falling off. So yeah, while I try and fail, let's talk a bit about the Stadia. It gained a bit of controversy when it was first introduced in around E3, and one of the main things that we got was the controversy that seriously? I mean, it is good. I mean, it's like I was saying, one of the controversies surrounding Stadia was the lack of a hardware needed aside from a controller. The controller looks really similar to. It has features from all three controllers. I mean, look. It has the design of a Switch Pro controller. This is layout of an old PS4 DualShock. The buttons here resemble of an Xbox. And you have some stuff that's not featured in any of those three consoles, including, let's see, Google Assistant, full screen. Okay, why isn't it connected to the Wi-Fi now? It's connected just fine before. Sorry about that. Guessing the stream kind of shorted out. But look at that, after a couple of tries off camera, I finally got it. Man, this is more of a hassle than it is to set up the freaking 2DS. And even that was harder than this. Let's show you a mobile device. Oh my gosh. So, the Chromecast Ultra is now connected to the Wi-Fi. That's good. What? Your Chromecast Ultra was set up successfully but can't be found. Google, why do you have to make things hard? I did not blow $130 of my subscribers' money just to run through roadblocks. Alright. Oh. So the manual also includes this old thing. Side controller, USB-C cable. if you guys have lack of a switch stuff and stuff like that, this would be a useful replacement. Power adapter, which helps with the Chromecast. Oh, look at that! It's restarting. About effing time. Now do not fritz out on me because I do not want to go through all this hectic process again. Really? Really? Seriously? This is not good. We could have started up. Could have gotten some good stuff, but now the internet connection is going out on me. Well, that's just great. That's just freaking great. Let's just skip all the way to Study App, shall we? I've wasted enough time on this junk. Alright, so for those of you who ordered this early, most of you guys would have an invite code on your Gmail accounts. And you could use that to... You cannot swap Google accounts after sign up for... Oh, yes. This is key. Just like you can't change the user IDs on the PS4 until recently. Or use two Nintendo Switches with the same linked account at the same time. You cannot change this same account on this. So you're going to have to wait until... So if you might want to create a separate account for gaming. But yes, I'll use this account. And then you have to enter the invite code that's on your Gmail. T7. No. And it's really long. It's really long. But we got our... We do that, we redeem the code, and we get 3 months of Stadia Home. No, Pro subscription with games included. We got a Buddy Pass giving one of my friends a 3-month trial. I may just give it away on YouTube or Twitch. And we get a special Founder Stadia name and badge. So let's go. Now for this. You'd want to read the privacy disclosure for all you streamers out there kind of like me. Why? Well, because they just want to stick it to the man. Now you can pick an avatar. You can pick from any of these. Oh, I see up front. Now you know me, I'm Jimmy Retro. I always stick with something that's more from my decade. For you guys wondering, it's in the 90s. Yep, I was around when Sony started releasing its PS4. Not PS1. My bad. And I went gangbusters. Leaving the 64 and the Sega Saturn in the dust. Aw, they don't have any of... Oh well. Might as well choose the 8-bit dinosaur. Now, this is key. You'd want to create your user ID similar to your Nintendo Network ID, your PSN, or your Xbox Live gamer tag, your Steam gamer tag, anything. You can only use letters and numbers though, so for you guys who used it, who use more like symbols and stuff like that, you're out of luck. Let's see. Alright. So for me, I'm going to use my Nintendo Network ID, which is JR98. Friend code me. Alright. So you can choose what your friends request. Let's see. Your friends list, all players. Now you want to choose wisely so you don't get stuck with random stalkers. So your Stadia Pro subscription. This is similar to like a PS Plus controller. No, not controller. PS Plus subscription and an SO subscription or an Xbox Live subscription. Basically, you get 3 months free if for those of you who have the Founders Edition. You won't get charged until the end of your trial. That's when you'll pay about $10 a month compared to Nintendo's $4, Sony's $20, and Microsoft's, I don't know actually. It kind of varied over time. So what you get with Stadia Pro, we got access to Stadia Pro games for as long as you subscribe, discounts on games you can buy, and up to 4K HDR and 5.1 surround sound. Yep, that's as high as it can go. Even Nintendo can go higher than that. Sony and Xbox both support up to 7.1 surround sound, I believe. But I can be wrong, and I've almost always been wrong. And you can use play points to pay for that. So, yeah, if you're wondering why I'm talking to you while texting right there, it's because of privacy issues, you know. You can't just give away your real name and stuff like that. But yeah, as a little update on the TV, we got it working! Which means we can finally start playing. Ouch. You're all set? Alright. Let's do this. Alright, so it's all set. Alright. Now we can get to the nitty gritty. Now for all your pro gamers, all your pro players, you can actually claim a game and play. Now, this is where you want to be wise. Most of these games are already launched on Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So if you want to get a game that's like high frame rate, a lot of button input, buy it on console. It's better on there. I mean, I have Red Dead Redemption 2 on PS4, Mortal Kombat 11 on the Switch, Wolfenstein Youngblood on the Switch. I mean, get most of those high frame FPS shooter and fighters on Switch or PS4 or whatever console your choice. Trust me, it's better over there. Plus, I'm only going to use this to play games that aren't on the Switch. Kind of like Tomb Raider or Assassin's Creed or Tom Clancy, yada yada yada. Now, choose wisely. Oh, wait. Never mind. Guess we can only have 2 for free. Great. I think Samurai Showdown is actually going to get a release on the Switch, but I can't say for sure because I haven't checked it myself. But I'll see. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Samurai Showdown. Oh, here we are. Switch. Is it coming to Switch? Oh yeah. It actually is. I'll wait till then. So, if you guys are wondering, Samurai Shodown is basically a fighting game involving samurai and feudal Japan and stuff like that. It already released on PS4 and Xbox One, and it's coming to the Switch, but that's being delayed until 2020, so... I can wait. We're getting Destiny 2. And I project... And yes, I practically have it on PS4 as a PS Pro bundle. No, not PS Pro. PS Plus. So we claim this game. You can actually play on your phone. But first, we're going to actually set up the Stadia controller. So back to business. So, back to business. Now this is a problem. It needs location access to find nearby controllers. And you have to turn on Bluetooth. Stadia uses Bluetooth. Bluetooth. How well we take it for granted. Used to be expensive doing this stuff. Yeah, it's free. Fun fact about Bluetooth, it was named after a Viking who stood up on a raid, I think it was, where his teeth were blue and stuff like that. Something about it. But yeah, his old Viking flag was used for the Bluetooth signal of today. And what the fuck? Guess we turn it on. And of course, it's... Let's see what we got. We have to hold the button until it vibrates, so... here we go. Oh, that's actually not bad for a shock controller. I mean, it's vibrating is almost as good as the DualShock 4. Not bad. Alright. Set up with Wi-Fi, shall we? Start scanning. Hopefully we can get this done in record time, because I've taken too much of your time already. And I'll try to get this done ASAP. But I mean, the Midnight Blue Edition looks more like black. Guessing Google misled us again. Come on. Set it up with Wi-Fi. Gosh dang it. Here we are. Full battery, at least that is. So now we start to set up. Levels unlocked. It's vibrating. That means if it vibrates, it's hard to see. Your controller's ready for setup. So pick yes, and the Stadia controller has a microphone near the headset jack, so if you enable Google Assistant, the mic will turn on when you press this button. Right here. The one that has all the big bubbles. While Assistant is listening, the status light on your controller will blink in a series of 2 short flashes followed by a pause. And you'll also see an assistant integrated on the screen, like the TV, your phone, your laptop, wherever. Now you have to connect your controller to Wi-Fi. Again, this is going to be a hassle, because I do not like connecting this large controllers to Wi-Fi. So we wait for it to connect to the Wi-Fi. It's another advantage that traditional consoles have over this. You don't need a Wi-Fi connection for that. Except if you're what the fuck? Are you serious? Again? Let's see. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to hold it up. Gangster style. Come on. Started to get behind us already. Controller can't connect to Wi-Fi. Are you freaking serious? The Spectrum Wi-Fi 40. Alright, let's hope it. Heck. There we go. Okay, let's see if this works this time. Come on. I mean, then again, my Wi-Fi provider is probably really sucky. I mean, it is Spectrum internet after all. Ah, here we are. Now we can connect to the Wi-Fi, so now you can choose where you want to play by linking your controller with the screen. So, you just have to press the style controller to the screen, like Y, X, A. Oh, and sometimes this happens. Please wait while your controller installs the latest Stadia update. This may take a few minutes. The controller is blinking all in white. Alright. Okay, so here's crucial. The controller will restart in the new update. When the status light changes to blinking only white, the controller is ready. And it's blinking white, which means time to play. Means the controller is ready to link. You can link it to your Chromecast to wirelessly link over your controller and start playing on your TV. So, in this case, X. And once you've done that, your controller is successfully linked. As you can see, from now on, turning on your Stadia controller while Stadia this TV. This can take up to 30 seconds. You may need to link it again if you play on other screens. But fortunately for us, we're only going to use it on this screen because I got two other controllers that can do the job better than this. Despite this Switch Federal controller's lack of good rumbling. So yeah. Use your phone to add an account. Tap your avatar and choose that. Alright. So now that's done. So what you need to do is tap your account and choose add account to Chromecast. So this happens, you connect it to your TV. You follow the instructions on the app. You do not see that. You do not see that. We add the account. And we're all set. You can use an optional security pin if you don't want other people using the account on this TV. I mean, it's okay if you don't want anyone else playing on this, but I can't see anybody else here playing on this TV. I mean, Goji uses my PS4 to watch his films and his Godzilla-thons. Speaking of which, he's busy at work producing this one Godzilla-thon video. I forgot what he told me, but something about Monster Zero. He says it's coming soon. Tells you guys not to worry. I mean, you gotta lay it to that guy. He has a busy work week. Yep. He's gonna try and see if he can finish the Godzilla-thon by Christmas. Hopefully he can. You guys gotta give him the support. Alright, we're all set. We can play on any TV where the Chromecast is plugged in, and we can just turn on our Stadia controller. We can remove your accounts anytime. It's if you wish. So there you go. You can choose your account. You can see mine is with the big retro dinosaur. And with that, we're done. But that means... So that's the game we claimed. Destiny 2, the collection. You can browse and buy games on the Stadia mobile app. So, what that means is... You're gonna want to go here. Now, There are games that are already released on Stadia, on other consoles that are being featured on Stadia, such as NBA 2K20, which was released on the Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. I'm probably going to get it on the Switch. Mortal Kombat 11, I already have on Switch. Works great, don't need another one. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, PS4. And Switch, and Japan only. Don't need it. Metro Exodus, though, that might be good for Switch players. I mean, it involves a dystopian society and you're the last man standing or something like that. Final Fantasy 15. Okay, but I mean, even that was released on the Switch in the form of a Pocket Edition. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. It's on sale for $10. The best of Stadia include Red Dead Redemption 2, which is on PC, PS4, and Xbox One, but no Switch. Which we can obviously see because it's powerful enough. Plus, I got used to the PS4 version. Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, also $60. Grid, which I think is on Switch. Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle from Bandai Namco, released a couple years earlier on the Switch and PS4 and Xbox One. Rage 2. Provided by Bethesda. They were doubtful on releasing it on Switch. Wolfenstein Youngblood. Released on Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Only on the Switch, it's a download only game. And we got Just Dance 2020 on there. Guilt, which is a Stadia exclusive. I want to play that. Kind, Thumper, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Trials Rising. Basically, almost all these games have been released on consoles first. So, you might as well just not buy any right now if you don't want to. Because the problem is, you don't practically own the game. You're just renting it or something like that. So unlike my glorious game collection, as you can see, down there. Got so many PS4 games, VR headset, Wii U games, stack of Nintendo Switch games on top of that, giant VCR. You'd want to think twice. And you can either do one of these options. One, get this if you're just gonna play exclusively on Switch. I mean, there are some games that are released on Switch, but they're noticeably less powerful than the regular consoles. But on the upside, it doesn't lag. Well, it kind of does, but button input lag is virtually non-existent. You can play it anywhere you please, unlike Stadia where you have to boot up, boot back down, boot up, boot back down. And get annoyed by it. You can get this if you have really good Wi-Fi connection and internet speeds, because there have been reports of gamers might fearful of crossing their data cap limits. For those of you who don't know, ISPs, or internet service providers, have started to put data cap limits on your internet service, with 1 terabyte being the limit. And considering that many gamers want to experience this in 4K, which regrettably isn't even out yet, leaving many in the dust. Also, another thing you might want to add is that you don't actually play the game itself. You actually... Boy, how can I say it? Let's see. It's like Netflix, where giant servers are taking care of all the stuff. And what else? Ah, yes. There are not that many launch titles appearing on Stadia in the first place, aside from Guilt. And even Stadia developers are fearful that Google might pull the plugs on this, basically letting like more than thousands and thousands of people without ways to refund their money. And look at that, my internet connection's back on the loose. Alright. I mean, you can get this just to try it out, then you can return it, etc. Plus, the only thing that's out right now is the Pro subscription, which is about 3 months. The base subscription won't appear until next year. And by the time that happens, people might have moved on or focused more on the big three companies' next consoles, etc. So yeah, we don't need a bundle to go around and play in. Let's see. Where can we... Ah, here we are. So now I'm going to show you how to play on a computer. So what you'll need is one of these babies. And you can connect it to your laptop down there. For this one, I'm going to be using a Switch controller because, well, PS4 controller works best for PlayStation. I don't find any use of it on Steam ever since they announced Switch Pro controller support. Plus, this baby hasn't been used in forever, so perfect time to see how this works out. So, you can actually support Bluetooth or wired connection on this, thus allowing us to get a bit easier. Unfortunately for me, I had a bunch of USB-C cables on my stuff. Alright. Shame they didn't put that many more games for claim. Alright. Give me a second here. So, that about does it. You can link your controller to TV and start playing. Or, you can actually just do this. Let's see. No, you can link your TV to other screens where... Alright. Man, my computer's been really, really laggy. I'll tell you guys what. I'll meet you guys in a couple of seconds. I'm going to try and see how I can get this to work. And we'll show you how we can get to play Stadia on laptops and phones and stuff like that. So I'll see you guys in a couple minutes, maybe seconds, hopefully seconds. So bear with me here.